Today we're taking a look at these WNBA matches, which are happening on Tuesday, July 19, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Connecticut Sun vs New York Liberty. Our team pick is Connecticut Sun minus 8.5 runs. And here is why. New York heads into this game with a win-loss mark of 9-15 so far this year. They are averaging 79.9 PTS per game, 9th in basketball, while hitting 42.9% from the floor. The Liberty are connecting on 34.9% on shots beyond the perimeter, 238 of 681, and 80.2% from the free throw line. As a unit, New York is pulling down 34.0 boards per contest and has totaled 495 assists on the campaign, which has them ranked 8th in basketball in terms of passing. They turn it over 14.5 times per contest and as a basketball team are committing 18.2 fouls per contest. When they are on defense, the Liberty are forcing 11.8 turnovers per game and they draw 16.5 fouls. The Liberty are giving up a FG percentage of 42.4%, 283 of 397, and they relinquish 36.6 rebounds per game as a basketball team. They are ranked first in the WNBA in giving up assists, with 449 conceded for the year. They are surrendering 36.4% from beyond the arc, and they rank 8th in basketball in PPG allowed, 84.7. Connecticut has a win-loss record of 16-9 this year. The Sun are committing 17.8 fouls per game, while shooting 79.1% from the free throw line. They are dishing out assists 20.3 times per contest, 6th in the league, and they lose possession via turnover 14.4 times per contest. Connecticut has scored 2,111 PTS for the season, 84.4 per game, and they pull down 36.5 boards per game. As an offense, the Sun are hitting on 45.6% from the field, which ranks 3rd in the league. The Sun defensively are ranked 3rd in the league in points allowed per game with 78.0. They are able to force 15.0 turnovers per game and allow teams to shoot 43.4% from the field, 7th in basketball. The Connecticut defense gives up 32.0% on 3-point attempts, 182 of 569, and their opponents are knocking down 79.3% of their free throw shots. They have conceded 19.4 assists and 29.4 rebounds on a nightly basis, which ranks them 4th and 1st in the WNBA. Our total pick is under 164.5 runs. The last time they took the court, the Connecticut Sun took a loss by a final score of 91-83 when they played the Las Vegas Aces. The Sun earned 31 defensive rebounds and 10 offensive boards for a total of 41 for the matchup. They turned the ball over 22 times, while earning 4 steals in the matchup. The Aces committed 14 personal fouls in this contest, which got the Sun to the free throw line for a total of 16 shots. They were able to convert 14 of the free throw tries for a percentage of 87.5%. With respect to three-pointers, Connecticut converted 7 of 18 attempts, 38.9%. When the final whistle was blown, the Sun went 31 out of 65 from the field, which gave them a rate of 47.7%. The Sun allowed the Aces to make 31 of 74 tries from the floor, which gave them a shooting percentage of 41.9% for this game. They shot 25.0% from distance by going 9 out of 36 and walked away from this one shooting 20 of 24 from the free throw line, 83.3%. In the matter of cleaning up the glass, Connecticut allowed Las Vegas to collect 30 overall, 10 on the offensive side. Atlanta Dream vs Las Vegas Aces. Our team pick is Las Vegas for the win, and here is why. The Atlanta Dream took the court against the Phoenix Mercury and went home with a win by a final score of 85-75 in their last game. Atlanta ended with a 47.9% FG percentage, 34 of 71, and made 10 out of their 23 three-point attempts. At the free throw line, the Dream converted 7 of 14 shots for a rate of 50.0%. When discussing hauling in rebounds, they earned a total of 43 with 16 of them being on the offensive end. They also recorded 18 assists for this game, while forcing 13 turnovers and having 6 steals. In the matter of the defense, Atlanta allowed the other team to go 41.3% from the floor on 26 out of 63 shooting. Phoenix recorded 9 dimes and had 6 steals for the contest. Furthermore, Phoenix collected 28 rebounds, 9 offensive, 19 defensive, and added 7 rejections. Phoenix ended up going 75.0% when shooting free throws by making 15 of their 20 tries. They knocked down 8 of their 29 shots from long range. Atlanta comes into this contest with a mark of 11-14 this season. They currently have an average of 77.5 points per contest, 12th in the league, while hitting 41.9% from the field. The Dream are shooting 34.5% on shots from downtown, 184 of 533, and 77.3% from the charity stripe. As a unit, Atlanta is pulling in 35.6 rebounds per contest and has racked up 429 dimes this season, which is 12th in the WNBA in terms of passing the rock. They are losing possession via turnover 15.9 times per game, and as a team they commit 20.2 personal fouls on a nightly basis. When they are on the defensive end, the Dream are forcing 14.7 turnovers per game, while drawing 17.8 fouls. The Dream are giving up an opponent shooting percentage of 41.8%, 367 of 445, and they surrender 34.2 rebounds per contest as a group. They are ranked second in basketball in allowing assists to the opposition with 474 conceded so far this year. They are giving up 33.8% from beyond the arc, and they rank 5th in the league in PPG allowed, 80.2. Las Vegas has a mark of 18-7 on the campaign. Las Vegas has totaled 2,282 points for the season, 91.3 per contest, and they pull in 35.8 rebounds per game. The Aces are committing 15.8 fouls per contest, and they connect on 82.1% from the charity stripe. As an offense, the Aces are connecting on 45.8% from the field, which ranks them second in basketball. They are assisting teammates 20.8 times per game, third in basketball, and they lose possession via turnover 11.4 times per contest. The Aces on the defensive side of the court are 9th in the league in points allowed per game with 85.5. They have conceded 21.3 dimes and 36.6 total rebounds per game, ranking them 11th and 9th in the WNBA. The Las Vegas defense allows 35.4% on 3-point shots, 236 of 666, and opponents are knocking down 80.9% of their foul shots. They are forcing 12.2 turnovers per game and allow teams to shoot 43.7% from the field, 8th in the WNBA. Our total pick is over the total. In their last game, the Las Vegas Aces walked away with a victory by a final of 91-83 against the Connecticut Sun. The Aces were able to pull down 20 defensive rebounds and 10 offensive boards totaling 30 in the matchup. They coughed up the ball 7 times while earning 10 steals in this contest. The Sun had 21 personal fouls for the matchup, which got the Aces to the charity stripe for 24 tries. They were able to bury 20 of the free throw attempts for a percentage of 83.3%. With respect to shots from downtown, Las Vegas made 9 out of 36 tries, 25.0%. When the game finished, the Aces shot 31 out of 74 from the floor, which gave them a rate of 41.9%. The Aces allowed the Sun to knock down 31 out of their 65 attempts from the floor, which gave them a percentage of 47.7% in the matchup. They finished 38.9% from beyond the perimeter by shooting 7 of 18 and finished the game at 14 out of 16 from the free throw line, 87.5%. When talking about how they cleaned up the glass, Las Vegas allowed Connecticut to get 41 overall, 10 offensive. Indiana Fever vs Los Angeles Sparks. Our team pick is Indiana for the win, and here is why. The Indiana Fever took the court against the Seattle Storm and took a loss by a score of 81-65 in their last contest. Indiana finished the contest with a 36.4% field goal percentage, 24 of 66, and made 4 of their 24 three-point attempts. At the free throw line, the Fever buried 13 of 20 tries for a percentage of 65.0%. When discussing rebounding, they collected 37 with 11 of them being offensive. They also dished out 14 dimes in this matchup while forcing the opposition into 15 turnovers and earning 8 steals. Concerning defense, Indiana allowed the other team to shoot 42.9% from the field on 30 out of 70 shooting. Seattle recorded 12 dimes and had 12 steals for the contest. Additionally, Seattle grabbed 41 rebounds, 12 offensive, 29 defensive, and earned 3 blocked shots. Seattle ended up going 83.3% from the free throw line by making 15 of their 18 tries. They made 6 of their 25 tries from beyond the arc. Indiana enters this one with a win-loss mark of 5-22 this season. They lose possession via turnover 14.4 times per game, and as a group they are committing 20.0 fouls per game. As a unit, Indiana is snagging 34.0 boards per game and has 492 dimes so far this year, which is 9th in basketball in terms of passing. The Fever are connecting on 33.4% on three-point attempts, 183 of 548, and 73.5% from the charity stripe. They average 77.7 points per contest, 11th in basketball, while going 40.3% from the floor. Defensively, the Fever are able to force 14.3 turnovers on a nightly basis, and they draw 18.1 fouls. They surrender 34.9% on three-point attempts, and they are 12th in the WNBA in opponents' PPG, 88.3. The Fever defensively are giving up an opponent shooting percentage of 46.9%, 386 of 489, and they relinquish 36.3 boards per game as a group. They are 12th in the league in giving up assists with 577 relinquished on the year. Los Angeles has a mark of 10-14 for the year. The Sparks are committing 18.0 fouls per contest while shooting 77.2% from the free throw line. Their rate of dishing out assists is at 19.4 times per contest, 8th in basketball, and they are losing possession via turnover 14.4 times per game. Los Angeles has totaled 1,939 PTS this season, 80.8 per contest, and they grab 31.7 rebounds per game. When it comes to offensive execution, the Sparks are shooting 45.2% from the floor, which is ranked 4th in the WNBA. The Sparks are ranked 11th in the league in points allowed per game with 86.0. The Los Angeles defense concedes 37.6% on shots from behind the three-point line, 218 of 580, and their opposition makes 79.9% of their shots from the free throw line. They have conceded 21.0 assists and 34.4 total boards per game, ranking them 9th and 7th in basketball. They are forcing their opponents into 15.0 turnovers on a nightly basis and allow teams to shoot 45.9% from the field, 11th in basketball. Our total pick is under 164.5 points. When they last stepped on the hardwood, the Los Angeles Sparks took a loss by a score of 80-68 against the Chicago Sky. The Sparks were able to collect 23 defensive boards and 7 offensive boards totaling 30 in this game. They also turned it over 14 times, while earning 11 steals in the game. The Sky had 14 fouls for this contest, which got the Sparks to the free throw line for a total of 6 attempts. They were able to make 5 of the free throws for a percentage of 83.3%. When talking about three-point attempts, Los Angeles converted 7 of their 17 tries, 41.2%. When the final whistle was blown, the Sparks walked away from this one shooting 28 out of 71 from the floor, which had them shooting 39.4%. The Sparks allowed the Sky to make 33 of 68 attempts from the field, which had them shooting 48.5% for the game. They finished the game shooting 42.1% from distance by shooting 8 of 19 and ended up going 6 out of 8 at the free throw line, 75.0%. When it comes to cleaning up the glass, Los Angeles permitted Chicago to snag 37 in all, 8 on the offensive side.